Welcome back to the sideline. Moving to baseball now. Coach Alaberry, a head coach since 2003, was let go during the summer by the university. Those two parted ways. I cannot give you a true reason why from the university standpoint or from Coach Alaberry's standpoint, but all we know is Coach Alaberry is no longer the head coach of the Point Park Pioneers. Let's take you a little bit of the history of this Pioneer Ball Club. They have not had a winning season since 2004 when they have went 21-15. Now, this is a rich history of baseball in this school. They finished third twice in the NAIA World Series. 1,054 wins, 578 losses, and 9 ties all time for this ball club. Out goes Laberry. In comes Coach Loren Torres, formerly coaching in Florida, now in Pennsylvania. I had a chance to sit down with Coach Torres earlier this week. Let's see what he had to say. So, Coach, I'd like to say thank you for sitting down with me, and I just want to open up with what interested you most about this job here in Pennsylvania coming from Florida?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. And what interests me most about the job was the tradition that Point Park Baseball has. And having an opportunity to come in and build on that tradition was what interests me the most about the job.
You talked about tradition. Tell me about how you were going to restore this tradition here at Point Park. It's been a very rich past, but here in recent years it hasn't been so rich. What is your main objective to try to get that tradition back into Point Park baseball?
Well, what we're trying to do here at the beginning is lay a foundation of discipline, structure, doing things first class, and on and off the field, and striving for excellence. Just making sure that we're each day striving to be the best student, person, player that we could possibly be.
Tell me some of the main differences between baseball in Florida and baseball in Pennsylvania.
Well, baseball is the same. It's the way you train, and the fact that in Florida they get to play baseball year round. So we have to make the adjustments to make sure that we're practicing and preparing as much and as well as they are down there. So that if in fact we have to play any warm weather teams, we're well prepared to do that. But we're all we're up here, and every school in our conference is in the same position, and we just have to make sure that we're well prepared and we control the things we can control.
Most Point Park players are local to Pittsburgh, but you did bring up 3 Floridians down from Florida. Are you going to try to have a different type of pipeline, maybe from out of state, or are you going to try to keep most of these players local, or have a little bit of a difference between in-staters and out-of-staters?
Absolutely, and the fact that we have only the 3 guys that we signed this year were all from Florida. It's because I took the job pretty late in the summer, so that's where my contacts were, and we were lucky enough to sign 3 guys from Florida, and they're quality kids that are going to impact our program down the line sometime. But we're as a coach, I'm going to be looking to recruit mainly out of the Pittsburgh area, and but we're not compromising on any kids. If we need to live the area, live the state, live the nation to find a kid, we're going to go out and we're going to do whatever we need to do to be successful.
So you talked about the recruiting class that you did have, 3 Floridians coming up from Florida to come here to Point Park. How are they going to be involved into the team right away, meshing with people like a good ace that you have, Seth Martin?
Well, we have our fall season, which starts on Monday. So, and a lot of the returning guys, I have not had a chance and an opportunity to see them on the field yet. So we're gonna get on the field, and we're gonna have an 8-week program throughout the fall, and we're gonna play and make sure that we have an opportunity to learn the new system. And the returning guys are going through some of the same things that the freshmen are going through because it is a new system, and we're all going to go through it together and learn together. But we have 8 weeks to get that done, so we'll get on the field and we'll do a lot of hard work and make sure that we're all on the same page and we're all pulling on the same rope.
What do you see your major concern with the team going into the spring season?
Well, with the fact that I haven't seen a lot of the players yet, I'm yet to. That's a question that I could probably answer best after the fall. But we are going to prepare well, and we're not going to be out hustled by any opponent. So, and those two will take care of a lot of the things that might have been going wrong in the past. So we're going to prepare well, we're going to structure well, and we're going to make sure that we again control the things we can control. You know, for me, if we can all look in the mirror and have no regrets about the way we worked and the way we play the game, I think that's enough for me. And we'll let the game take care of itself. And if we get out there with some talent, I think some good things are going to happen. Once we prepare well and we handle the things we control the things we can control. But it's too early to make a prediction on that.
The Sideline would like to thank Coach Torres for letting us get a nice interview on that. That was the first ever interview for the Pioneer Sideline of any baseball coach that Point Park has had. True history made here tonight on the Pioneer Sideline.